Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is our Titan Expedition walkthrough. In the last episode, in the first episode, we got through all of Phase 1. We got a lot of Phase 2 done. We got some other ones here, like, Phase 4. We got some milestones done. We had a really good start. So now, we're moving on to Phase 2. But first, let's make sure we get all our rewards. So, for taking a photo, remember, you have to take a photo in-game of the rendezvous, every rendezvous. We're going to get 1,000 nanites, 128 quicksilver, a life support upgrade, and a scanning upgrade. We're going to need that for another milestone later on. So make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're taking your photos of the rendezvous. Let's install that life support. And then our scanning upgrade is going to go in here. So now what we're going to be doing is, let's collect our reward, our Phase 1, because we completed it. We get our gas giant poster, our depth warning poster, and cartographer's chart plans poster. Okay. But now we're going to be moving on to Phase 2. So we need to cook our own food. Remember, you need to get your, oh, wait a minute, what was it? It was, I think it was your plants. Make sure you scan all 6 plants, or it's at least 6 plants, because that'll give you your nutrient processor plan. So do that, and now we can get our food going. But not any food. You need to actually look for a specific food. So we need to make bread. So we need to get some wheat to start out with. So we have some wheat coming on over here. So you're going to need to get wheat and some kind of a sugar. Or no. We need our flour. Excuse me. I forgot about that. We need to make flour and our yeast. So remember in the first episode, we were feeding all the animals to get the faecium. Well, we're going to need that, you guys. So make sure you have your faecium as well. Go feed the animals and wait for them to poop a little bit. That way you can get some faecium going. So we should be okay here. Oh, wait a minute. So let's plop down our nutrient processor. You're going to need 2 metal platings, 1 hermetic seal, and sodium. We need to make our hermetic seal real fast. And where's it at? There you are. Boom. So let's pop down our nutrient processor. So first you want to put in your flour. So put in your hepaloid wheat. You don't need to make a whole bunch. You can if you only want to make one, make one. That's all you need is making 1 flour. We also need to put in faecium so we can get some yeast. So let's make some yeast out of it. Done. So it's going to be poopy bread. It's kind of gross. So now you make your you mix your wild yeast with your flour, or refined flour, and that'll give you your dough right here. Done and done. And if you cook your dough, it'll turn it into bread. And that's all you have to do. Remember, get your hepaloid wheat, turn it into flour. Get your faecium from the animals, the poopy animals. Turn that into yeast. Mix those together and cook it. And now we're done. We have our bread. Easy peasy. Let's collect our reward for that. So we have nutrient ingester plan. So there we go. We have that. Easy peasy. And we got a packet of seeds. So we're going to need to make the nutrient ingester for our next milestone. So let's install that. Now that we know the recipe, or we know the blueprint, we're going to need 30 condensed carbon, easy. Lubricant, we're going to need 1, and microprocessor. We need 2 of those. Remember, in the last episode, in the first system, we got a whole bunch of gamma root. Remember that? So, where's our gamma root? Right here. Boom. Gamma root. You're going to need that. That is a big building block for lubricant. You need 400 gamma root, and you need 50 faecium. Again, another reason why you want to get your faecium from feeding animals. Or you can, murder animals and refine the mordites. Either way works, but make sure you have these ingredients. Make 1 lubricant. And now we have our ingester done. So let's install that. And we're done with that one. And the ingester is a freaking amazing new upgrade that they've added with the World's Part 2 update. So you can put any food you want in here, and it'll give you a little bit of a bonus. So if you want to put your bread that you just made, it will give you 22% more hazard protection battery, and one bread will give you 6 minutes. If you make a whole bunch of bread, you will get a whole bunch of time of hazard protection, just battery. So you can totally go through and cook up a whole bunch of different stuff here. You can cook up your leg meat, anything you have in here. You can cook up the hexaberry, whatever you pick up, you're good to go. So let's grab the rewards for that. Meal in a can. We got our upgrades, oxygen rerouter and efficiency water jets. There you are. And we got our fishing bait recipes. So now we need to install the aqua jets. We're going to need some water for that, or some crystal sulfide for that. Yes, we do. So magnetic resonator, 3 of those, and crystal sulfide. So for a resonator, we can make those easy, right? We need magnetized ferrite and ionized cobalt. We need 3 of those. So 120 ionized cobalt and 120 magnetized ferrite. We have currently, 106. We don't have enough cobalt. So let's go do that. While we're going along here, let's see. And you know what? Let's go to the next rendezvous. Since we're here, let's just go to the next rendezvous. And on the way, we'll stop off at a space station, and we will get the materials, because we need more cobalt. We need to sell some stuff, get some stuff out of our inventory, you know, clean up our inventory. So we're good to go on that. But we're rocking and rolling, you guys. We're going to get this done really, really easy. So just like in the first episode, I told you guys, I like to warp to a new system, because whenever you warp into a new system, they put you really close to the space station. So you don't have to travel as far. You still have to travel a little bit. They don't put you like inside the space station. We'll do that. So yeah, you don't need any food. So you can get rid of all your food if you want to. You don't need any food. You can always make food and put it in your processor if you'd like. I want to make some more room in my inventory though, so we will do that. Let's Galactic Trade Terminal. We're gonna sell haploid wheat, leg meat, scaly meat. I think that's about it, right? Yep. Oh, we can sell our hexaberry. We don't need that. In our starship, I think we have all this ready to go. Yep. We can sell the gamma root. You don't need any more of that. You're good. As soon as you make your ingester, you don't need the lubricant for anything else. We're good to go. Oh yeah, let's buy some cobalt while we're here. All that cobalt, all that ferrite dust. If they're gonna sell you the resonators, or you know, the ionized cobalt to begin with, you should just buy it here like that. Pure ferrite, I'll take that. So we should be all good to go now. So we do need some magnetized ferrite. So let's pop that in there. And we can make some more batteries out of that. Just so we have enough batteries for later on. Beautiful. And I think that's about enough, right? So we need our magnetic resonators. 1, 2. Oh, we still need more. We need a little bit more magnetized ferrite. Oh, we got that. We should be good now. 3. Got that. So aqua jets. We need crystal sulfide. So now we just need to find a water planet. Easy peasy. We could go do that as we're traveling around. So let's head over here. Right there, right in front of us. Boom. So you want to get this before you get to the next rendezvous, simply because it's going to be on a water planet and you won't be able to land anywhere because there's no land for you to land on. So you want your aqua jets before you get to the next rendezvous. That's what you'll want to do. So we'll land here real fast, and we should run into a lot of crystal sulfide just hanging out. Right there. And look at that. Boom, right there. Right there. So while you're here, grab as much crystal sulfide as you possibly can, because we're going to need a lot of it. Look at this biome. Oh my god. This is a glowy one. Holy moly. That's ridiculous. Like, there's a lot of plants down here. Goodness. So you need a minimum of 4 of these crystal sulfide. I would say grab 10. You know, if you're down here and you see a lot, just grab a good amount. And scan some underwater animals, because we need to get some animals underwater for a milestone. It doesn't matter what kind of animals, just any animal as long as it's underwater. Done and done. Grab these guys. Look at this. This is a really good biome. Seriously, the Worlds Part 2 update brought a lot of changes to the game. My favorite by far is the overhaul to the water biomes under the ocean. It is so freaking amazing swimming around and looking at all this stuff now. Just unbelievable the amount of detail they've been able to throw in here. It's just crazy. So we got 6 of them. Let's grab. This one, there's one up here. Oh, right there. Boom, I went right next to it. So this will be 9. That should be good enough. So now we have 9. Let's get back to our ship. My God, look at that. That just looks like a whole bunch of stuff. So let's get over here. And now we can make our aqua jets. So let's do that real fast. We'll chuck them in right there. 3 resonators, 2 antimatter, and 4 crystal sulfides. So now we can land on the water wherever we want to go. And we've done it. You know, so we're going to get our Nautilin platform, hydrothermal fuel cells, and mealworms so we can go fishing. So that is going to come in handy for our next milestones, but we need to get to the rendezvous first. So let's get down here to the rendezvous. Done and done to rendezvous number 2. And these are all going to be in abandoned, or the new purple systems, and they are abandoned as well. Ooh, look at that red planet right next to us. I don't think that is the rendezvous. No, but it's not. So yeah, it is over here on the water world. So that's why they want you to install the aqua jets before you get down here, because you can't land anywhere if you don't have the aqua jets, because it's all water in here. I don't think we need anything else. Well, we're gonna need more paraffinium. We'll get some of that. That away here. I think we got a good amount of everything. We're gonna need some salt. We're gonna need some dihydrogen. Yeah, we're gonna need cytophosphate. We have the carbon at least, but we need cytophosphate and salt to make our awesome fuel for our sub. So, and we're gonna need our submarine, because the rendezvous for rendezvous 2, the location is deep underwater, and you won't be able to swim down there without an upgrade for your suit. You don't get that until you get down to the rendezvous. So you see it says pressure membrane plan. You don't get that until you get to the rendezvous, and the rendezvous is underwater. So make sure you have your sub ready to go. Make your aqua jets and you're good to go. Right there. And we're just gonna land nearby. And you might get a weird freak out for your target sweeper, because it is so deep underwater that it might freak out until you're not close enough to it, because it's way deep. So just land anywhere here. And yeah, it's gonna be way down there. Way down there. 500 feet down below the water. So we need to make our Nautilin chamber. They give it to you. They give you one for free. So I would also recommend, once you place it, pick it back up. So go back into your build menu, press X if you're on Xbox, or square if you're on PlayStation, and you go into a build menu and pick it back up. Reach rendezvous 2. What the? How did I reach rendezvous 2 already? That's weird. Really? They gave me Rendezvous 2 just by landing on the planet? Okay, that's probably a glitch. That's probably a bug. There's no way. But pick up your Nautilin floating platform because we're going to need that later on. You want to pick that up. But I'm going to head back down here because I feel like that was a cheat. So I'm going to go down to the rendezvous, which is going to be down here. And it is a portal as far as I remember. So if you get down here, let's look around a little bit. It should be right around here. And like seriously, I can't even see it. Well, it's around here somewhere. I just can't see it because they left me out with it. But remember, just like all the other miles or the other rendezvous, you need to take a photo of it. So go into your photo mode. And just like the other ones, you have to take a picture in the game. Sometimes it'll weird out and you have to take it like through the Xbox photo mode. But in general, you want to use the photo mode itself. So I have to press A to take a picture in the game. You don't want to, like on Steam, on PC, I have a hotkey for F12 that'll take a screenshot. That will not count. If I do that, it won't count for the game. You need to be using the in-game button, which is A for me. And there you go. There it is, done. So we got those two done. Let's get those rewards going. We got our pressure membrane and inventory slot. I will definitely take both of those. Hermetic seal and hydrothermal fuel. So we have some good upgrades going on in there. So we should have gotten some. Nope, I guess not. And then we have our take a photo of the rendezvous. We're gonna get 1,000 nanites, 128 quicksilver, an underwater oxygen upgrade. We're gonna get 2 of those, so I'll take 1 of those. We don't need both. I like to just keep my hazard protections kind of slim. Put that in my exosuit. All right, so we need to make our membrane. But we need a hermetic seal. We need 3 of them and 2 hydrothermal fuel cells. Remember, to make our fuel cell, we need cytophosphate and salt. So this is where it's going to get kind of scary. You have to get out of your sub, but we're too deep down. You're going to take damage immediately. So get out, look for your sodium and stuff very, very quickly. So you don't want to spend too much time out here. You're going to get damaged quickly. So do this, cytophosphate. Yeah, look at that. I'm already taken. Like, my high pressure is up there. My deep water, my life support is just draining. Do we have any salt down here? We might not have salt. Oh, God. Let me scan something real fast. Oxygen. Well, that's not going to help me. Give me some salt. I know. I'm about to die. Really? Cytophosphate and carbon. There's no salt down here, huh? Give me some salt, for the love of God. Oh, yep. I'm taking major damage. Let me get into my sub. Where'd my sub go? There it is. Get in the sub. And refill your life support because it's at 0. Yes. Holy macaroni. Whew. Just take a breath because good Lord, I almost died on that. I'm still trying to find some salt. I have 10 salt. How do I not have any salt down here? So let's get back out here again. You gonna be salt? You're chlorine. Okay, good. Chlorine will turn into salt. So if you can't find salt itself, that's okay. Get this chlorine because you can refine that down into salt. But it's a big deal. You have to be out here to get your laser on it. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Don't overheat your laser. Oh, my God. Don't do that. That's a waste. I know. I'm dying. All right. Back in my sub. So take the chlorine that you have. Pop it in your refiner. And it is 2-to-1. So 1 chlorine makes 2 salt. So that'll really help get a whole bunch of salt going for your fuel. Remember, we're going to need 2 of these. 1. We need more? Oh, yeah, of course we need more salt. Always need more salt. 2. All right, so now we just need our hermetic seals. We got that easy. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 150 oxygen, 3 hermetic seals, and 2 hydrothermal fuel cells. And we are done. Easy enough. So now, if we get out into the deep in just our suit, we'll be okay. But another thing you want to do while you're down here is you want to look for sea glass. So if you get out and use your visor, now that we have our upgrade, you're going to look for this yellow stuff right here, the sea glass. We need 5 of those. So they should be like purple beams of light coming from them. And scan your animals underwater. Ooh, look at the manta ray. We need to get, I believe it's 9 or 6 animals, underwater animals. And not seeing any more. Oh, there you go. Oh, I discovered a creature worth 90,000 or more than 90,000. So those animals, the crabs, man, they're kicking butt. Grab that sea glass. Get down here. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of stroll around a little bit looking for animals. Oh, we have a giant squid. Ew. Also looking for the crystals, the sea glass. My life is draining real fast. Let's grab that. Yeah, we're just looking for those yellow markers. They look like little crystals. They almost look like the radiant shard crystal, except for they're yellow and not purple. No more around here. Are you serious? Yeah, I got no more around here. And don't freak out if you get too far away from your sub or you can't find it. All you have to do is go to your summon exocraft and you can summon it anywhere you want. So just in case you want to, you panic a little bit, like, oh no, I'm lost. I don't know where my sub is. You can just call it right back to you. You don't have to worry about it. Yep, look at that. Boom. Big purple light hanging out over here. Let's grab this one. And you'll notice we're at 955 depth. I can go deeper, so let's go down. We have a milestone for going down below 1,000 feet. And boom, there you are. 1,000 feet below sea level. So the deeper you go, the faster your your life support, and your hazard protection is going to drain. So keep that in mind. So when you're at like 500 feet, it's not that big of a deal. When you get down to 1,000, it starts becoming a big deal. All right, so we got that done. Oh yeah, we got all of phase 2 done. So once you complete phase 2, the phase 2 reward is the Titan stripe customization for your ship. So when you build a ship now, you can do Titan stripes as a paint scheme. That's very, very awesome. There we are. And then we're on phase 3. We've done our under pressure. We've installed the exosuit pressure membrane. We dove down to over 1,000 feet underwater. And we've collected 5 sea glass. So now we need to just... Oh, yeah, we need to scan one more underwater animal while we're down here. So that's awesome. And then visit the site of a sunken freighter. There's our other animal. Easy enough. Beautiful. Let me call in my ship, my sub. That way I don't die. So yeah, we got that one done now too. So let's start collecting these rewards. So install this exosuit pressure membrane. We get our fishing rod. Excuse me, I'm all choked up over here. Fishing rod. Your high sonar unit. So this is an antenna for your sub. You want to get that one. and prepackaged Tithys beam unit. So what's important about this one is your fishing rod. We're going to need that for later on. And we need to get our high-powered sonar unit, our antenna. So in order to make our fishing rod, we need 3 carbon nanotubes, 1 jelly, and chromatic metal. We have most of those. So we need 3 of our nanotubes. 1, 2, 3. So let's install our fishing rod real fast. Done, done, and done. And then let's install the laser. And let's install the antenna. This is the most important one. The solar or high-powered sonar. That is what we're going to use to get our sunken freighter. So then we also have our crystal sulfide we're going to get from here. Glass, pure ferrite, underwater construction plan. So now we can make an underwater base. So we have all the underwater items to build that. Make sure you're putting all this stuff into your suit because you don't want to put it in your sub. We also have our collect sea glass. We have our dredging laser and supreme upgrade, our shield upgrade. I'll take that. And so let's install that shield over here. You know what? We'll move that. Take that out. Beautiful. Over here. We'll put that down there. Beautiful. That looks good. All right. We also have a water one. We don't need that. So now we need to discover, well, we have discovered 7 aquatic creatures. We got that one. Automated traps. You don't need them, but they're cool to have. Supreme scanning upgrade. Another good scanning upgrade. And a supreme jetpack upgrade as well. You don't need to use the automated traps. They're cool to have, but we're going to go fishing with a fishing rod. Oh my God. That's a big old squid trying to get me. Like, look at this thing. That's massive. Oh my goodness. Let me see this thing. Look how big that squid is. My God. All right. Let's put that jetpack upgrade in there. And then our scanning upgrade. There we go. Done. All right. So now we need to find a sunken freighter. So while you're here, phase 2, while you're at phase 2, all you have to do is once you've installed your sonar, go to press down to get to your quick menu. High-powered sonar. And we're going to look for crash freighters. There you go. So there was a patch recently that fixes that. So you should be able to find that on the rendezvous number 2, this deep water planet. If you don't, oh my God, 2 hours away. We need to go back up. We need to fly out of here. If you don't, like if you use the sonar and it says no crashes available or nothing nearby, you're going to have to fly to a new planet or a new system. So it should work here, but there has been a bug recently to where it doesn't show up all the time. So just keep that in mind. It might not show up for you. It doesn't mean it's not here. It just means that it's not showing up for you because it's bugged out. My God. How fast are we going here? Let's go. Faster, faster. But yeah, so you should be able to find it on the Rendezvous 2 planet, this deep water planet. Let's get out of the water. Come on, and boom! Wow! Boom! Holy cow! Okay, let's call in our ship because I don't want to use a sub for 2 hours. I don't want to do that. So let's call in our ship. Now that we have our aqua jets, it'll land anywhere on the water, which is awesome. And you don't have to worry about your sub. You can call it in on this planet no matter what, because we already have it here. So once you've placed it on a planet, you can call it anywhere else on the planet. But if you leave the planet, you have to use it on a different... you have to build your platform on each planet. All right, so let's go to our wreckage, which is over here. On the other side of the freaking planet. Good Lord. All right. Dang. And it's going to be under the water, of course. So let's land here. And it is 600 feet. Let's call in our sub because I don't want to go for 600 feet. Because you can, if you press left trigger, your sub will zip down to the bottom. Like it'll be really close, really fast. Look at that. And we're there. Done. Easy peasy. 600 feet in like that much. Or that little time. And there we are. Now you need to activate it. And there's nothing special about this freighter. Like it's not going to be any mission like information for the expedition. I thought it would be, but I'm going to let you guys read it. This is a normal time stamp, a normal journal that you would find normally. Like if you found any random crashed freighter, this would show up as well. So there's nothing special here as far as I can tell. So this is just the story, I believe, of how Polo and Nada met. So there we go. We got that one done. Easy enough. So boom. So now we just need to go to the third rendezvous and take a photo of that third rendezvous. Starship slot inventory. There we go. Well, let's get out of here. So we had to go back up to the surface and get to our ship. So let's go up all the way. It's going to take us more time. It's so weird. It takes you longer to rise out of the water than it does to go down underwater. Like you'll notice, I'm like literally just going. I'm not going even half as fast as I could when I was sinking. Let's get up here. We're almost there. We're 300, 200, and we can call in our ship. Where is my ship? Should be like right above me, right? Let's zip on over here. 15 seconds. Oh, we got this. And here's our ship. Now let's go to the third rendezvous. We are zipping through this, you guys. So jump with our thing here. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Dang it, I ran out of fuel. So let's make some fuel while I'm here. Oh no, I got some. We're good. I got some fuel. So now we can go. I forgot to refuel. That is a bad habit to have, is to not to refuel. Always make sure you have launch fuel. Make sure you have pulse engine fuel. All that stuff, because you don't want to go walking around on a planet exploring and then realize, oh, I have to walk all the way back to my ship because it has no fuel. Son of a gun. We'll do another jump to get to the rendezvous system, which is down there. Again, we're knocking this all out very, very quickly and easily. So hopefully you guys are not running into any bugs as well. If you are, definitely let them know. Go to the help desk at nomansky.com. Go to the Zen desk and let them know, hey, look, I have an issue here. And we are on a gas giant. Look at this gas giant. It's beautiful. It's a big pink gas giant. So this is where the next rendezvous, the rendezvous number 3, is going to be. So I think we're okay here. Make sure I have all my parts here. So part of the milestones for this one are we're gonna have to make a base. We're gonna have to go fishing on a gas giant. So I would highly recommend doing that here. But first, let's do the rendezvous. That way we can get that knocked out and take our photo. So wow, look at this atmosphere. Now, is this going to be the building right over here? This might be the building since it's a save beacon here. Nope, someone just put down one because they wanted to mess with me. All right. Let's go this way. And here you go. So it is going to be a crashed freighter on the gas giant. This is going to be your location. And look at all this stuff going on here. I absolutely love the atmospheres on gas giants. It just looks oppressive and scary. Like, look at all that. So we've landed here. We got our rendezvous number 3, but now we need to take a photo. Again, use the in-game photo button, whatever that happens to be for you, depending on your platform. Let's take a cool photo like that. Boom. It doesn't matter what the picture is. As long as you take a photo, you could literally just be doing that, and it would still count. It doesn't matter where your photo is, as long as you're in the rendezvous area. Make sure you're in the rendezvous area. So there you go. That is phase 2 and 3 done in this video. So we're going to get the Colossus Geobay and some band hazard protection upgrades. I'll take that. So let's install those real fast while I'm dying out here. And then we also have take a photo, which is going to give us 1,000 nanites and 128 quicksilver. Like that. That's good to go. And then finally, for phase 3, you will get the Surveyor's Cape customization, which is a new cool cape you can put on your characters in the appearance modifier. So there you have it. That is phase 2 and 3 done, ready to go. And we are now going to be working on phase 4. So we're going to pilot a Colossus. We're going to construct a base on a gas giant. We're already here. We're going to get carried away by a tornado and catch some fish on a gas giant. So hopefully you guys liked the video. If you did, hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.